Hey, thanks for stopping by the Biker in a Hat channel. Today we're going to take a ride out to the Abandoned Birchwood Resort in Tannersville, Pennsylvania. Closed almost 20 years ago. We've been bringing out the Tello drone for some past videos. Today we're going to bring its big brother, the DJI Spark, and we'll take a ride out there and do a little flying and see what we have. Let's take a look. So we're living in a time out here in the Pocono mountain region where it's the end of an era. The whole honeymoon resort phase, 60s, 70s, even the 1980s, things began to wither a bit in the 90s. And as a result, the area is just laced with decaying resorts. And I suppose with the complexities of real estate laws and such, the state just doesn't seem to know how to handle it. Penn Hills sits there. The Bushkill Inn sat there for years, which is now demolished. The Tannersville Resort, where I was once a member of the house band, demolished. And this Birchwood Inn in Tannersville. It's a unique resort because it had an airport. And they would offer package deals to couples to fly into Allentown, and they would pick you up in a plane and land you out here at the resort for your weeks or weekend stay. The resort opened sometime in the 60s, I believe, and it closed. It's nearly 20 years ago now, and it's just about 300 acres. And there's conflicting reports in the local papers. Some articles from last year talk about the owners wanting to revive it, turn it into something different, perhaps a water park and such. And yet, I found a page that talks about it being up for sale for $3 million. So I'm not sure what's going on. It really launched into fame with police killer Eric Frein in 2014, who went on a 48-day hideout in the woods, running from the police and U.S. Marshals. To finally be caught at the Birchwood Resort, hanging out in the old airplane hangar. And right after his capture, everybody was coming up here, pulling over the side of the road, walking through the property. And there's still people who walk through it today. I've read that there is a guard. I'm not sure if he's full-time, part-time. It's not my worry because I'm past the age where I walk onto these properties. YouTube is loaded with fantastic footage from people walking through the buildings, photographs. I just thought it would be different to get some drone footage of the area, particularly a flyover of the airstrip. It's sad to see. It's like a lot of resorts. Fernwood is another one that comes to mind, that are just rotting away. That's one of the lakes. The airstrip is in the distance. And here's some of the cottages. We have a car here. Not sure if it's a guard or just a visitor. But look at this place. Nearly 300 acres of it. Here's the point where I wanted to park, so let's tuck the bike in here and get the drone out, see what we can come up with. Just take a short walk here. And my days of walking around abandoned properties are gone for me. Getting too old for that sort of thing. I'd rather just fly my drone past some of these buildings. Look at that. Just a grand display of decay. Well, let's get the drone up, see what we can find.